Good afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Mike Konopka here for a little winter weather update. January 16th, 2:15 p.m. And we're going to just start right now here with our surface map. So we have a low pressure system up here just north of the Great Lakes region. And then we have a large swath of snow here that will affect this whole area. Throughout the next 12 hours or so, we can actually jump ahead to our radar. Nope, that's wrong map. Our radar. And this is our current radar as of right now, and we can see light snow overtaking the area. There's a couple instances where you have some more convective type of snow, a little bit heavier snowfall, like up here in the Catskills, and even out here in central Pennsylvania. We do have still some winter weather advisories in purple, and then we actually have a pink winter storm warning, which is still in effect, which is going to expire relatively soon. A new winter weather advisory was issued up by Syracuse. But anyway, this snow is going to be light generally across the area because of the cold temperatures and the cold ground. We can expect the snow to stick pretty much immediately as soon as it starts falling. But we shouldn't expect too much accumulation, about a half an inch up to an inch of snow. Just be careful driving. Nothing too crazy, but it will be there. And by midnight tonight, it should be off the coast and into New England and out of the northeast mid-Atlantic region. What we're going to do right now is jump ahead to this upcoming weekend. And we do have a system in play. We're going to see how this kind of develops over the next 24 to 48 hours. But as of right now, the models are showing we'll have a little minor coastal system, which could bring a significant amount of snow to certain places, depending on how it lines up, as I'm sure we're all aware. So this right now is a Euro model showing us, again, this swath along the I-95 corridor a little bit here from D.C. Into New Jersey up the Turnpike, and then heavier once we get into southern New England. And we can compare this to, for example, the Canadian model, which has a much stronger snowfall rate. As you can see, we have snowfall totals in the 10s and the 11s, maybe up to a foot, but it keeps that line just about along I-95, and south of that would be mostly rain. So that's going to be the cutoff. You can see just how sharp that gradient again is. Northern Jersey, 10 inches of snow. Monmouth County, 0 inches of snow. So that's something that we'll keep an eye on as this develops. But the Canadian model showing us a significant amount of snow that could fall. And then we go to the GFS, and you can see how the GFS pushes that line south a little bit, expands it in terms of its width. But it lessens the amount of heavier snowfalls. We have a little bit heavier out here in the Appalachians, again, in West Virginia. And southern New England takes the brunt of it. But we across the region altogether, you're looking at 4 or 5 inches of snow. So these are what the models are showing at the moment. We could actually go also to the NAM model. This is one of our short-range models that we're just coming into the tail end of its forecast range into Sunday afternoon and evening into Monday morning. And you can see the NAM keeps that storm well off the coast. So this short-range model would have the East Coast at 0 inches of snow, keeping that low pressure system off the coast. So we'll have to see how whether it aligns with the long range models, the Canadian, Euro, and GFS, or if it starts to diverge even more, or if the long rangers start to align more with this short range model and keeping the storm off the coast. So we'll see what happens with that. But as of right now, as I said, we do have 3 models showing a decent amount of snowfall, all of which could be at least a winter weather advisory being issued by later this weekend, or in the case of the Canadian model, maybe even a couple winter storm warnings in northeast Pennsylvania, northern Jersey, the Catskills of New York, and into Connecticut, Massachusetts, and southern Vermont. So we'll see how that plays out. Still lots to talk about. Lots of time left before this comes to fruition, so we'll keep an eye on it. There are, going forward past this, the main topic is going to be the cold. So after this system kind of passes, we're going to fast forward here. We'll look at some of our low temperatures. For example, Monday night, our lows, and you can see just how widespread that Arctic air coming in from Canada and Siberia, working their way down into the United States, the northern plains, into the central plains, and then the East Coast. We have low temperatures in the negative teens, in Iowa Valley negative single digits, on the East Coast in the single digits and in the teens, and going down even into northern Florida. He's looking at below freezing for our low temperatures. Expect some freeze advisories issued on Monday night and then also on Tuesday night, which it starts to move eastward. That cold air gives the central part of the country a reprieve a little bit from it, but all in here, so these warm back up to the teens and single digits, and then the really cold air moves its way east into the northeast. So that's going to be the story early next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The cold air is going to be in place, so make sure you guys prepare for that now. Beyond that, there is a signal for other systems that we'll see. This, for example, is the GFS, and this is going to be valid on Friday morning into afternoon. You can see, again, this is still a ways away, only a model, not a forecast, but the signal is there, so we'll keep an eye on that. But as of right now, a little summary. We have some snow this afternoon. We have a system coming up this weekend on Sunday afternoon into Monday morning, and then after that, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, prepare for the cold air coming in from the Arctic. And we'll have some more updates as they occur. So again, thank you guys for listening. Make sure you hit subscribe, and don't forget, the weather is the weather. We can only hope it gets better. See you guys next time.